All right, so welcome back. This is DXY. DXY meaning dollar index. So for dollar index here, on the bigger time frame here, which is monthly, I can see this is from 2020, from 2019, dollar has actually been bullish. So this is it. So from 2021 it has been bullish. So this is actually retesting this previous resistance and turning it into support. So that's why it took dollar a long time to push up. So that is dollar is actually bullish. So let's move down to weekly. Let's see what dollar for. So now on the weekly time frame, we can have this. We can see this is actually consolidation. This is what we call side movement. Some people will call this accumulation phase. Yeah, accumulation phase. So that is price is actually just moving sideways, preparing for the next bullish movement. So now on getting here, price actually breaks this former resistance, which price has actually tested here, and tested here. So this is a valid resistance. So we're expecting price to actually push up, then break again to retest it, then push up backward. So this is what I'm saying. So remember, this is actually a bigger time frame. It's weekly. So we'll go down from, we'll judge our movement from daily to 4 hours. So let's look for that man. So yeah, come here. So this is what I'm saying. So as price has moved this way, so we're expecting price to this way do something like this, then return back up. Let me do this. So return back up. So this is what I'm seeing. So let me delete this. So let me close this so it will actually be a full screen. So looking at this, so just like we remember, this is actually a weekly time frame. We are not taking any position on this. This is just to check the direction of the market. So for this is a daily time frame. Let's move to the daily time frame and let's see what structure is forming on the daily time frame. Now, on the daily time frame, let me delete this one. So on the daily time frame, we can see price pushed up, retraced a little, pushed up again. Then this is a minor retracement. So I think dollar should actually continue moving upward. And on the 4 hour, this will be that price has actually broken one resistance. Just like I can see here, you might not be able to see it, but I can see this is a resistance here. So price has actually broken this. Price can actually break and fall back inside, or price can choose to break, then retest it. So let's move down to 4 hour. So moving to 4 hour, just like I said, this was what I was saying. So price moved this way. Yeah, to this place. Sorry. Then a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then what happens when it got here? Pushed up this gap. I think this was Donald Trump's speech or something. If I'm not mistaken, I think yes, this should be Donald Trump's speech. Then we just saw dollar. Abi? No, I think it was during that bank holiday anyway. So price actually just move up, breaking this, then start move. I got this exhausting movement. So price actually just still push up, then break this. So now price has not broken. What we are expecting is price can actually react. So let me draw something around this so you will understand what I'm saying. So then I will then check GU because I use dollar index to know what GU is doing. Last week I didn't take any trade on GU because I don't understand what it is doing. So I will allow GU to do whatever GU wants to do. So now what I was saying is two things can happen. Where's that man? Yeah. So two things can happen from here. So price can actually move this way, continue moving up, get here, react or break it, then react here, then push back up. So that is, if I will be trading GU, I'll be waiting for what's it called? Structure to form. If I do not see structure, I'm not entering GU. So now the other one that we have that price can do is price can then from here we break it into we call this fake out. Then continue downward. Whatever price does, we react to it. Price cannot just jump. So price will actually just move, do some things before it actually starts the movement. This will be around, let's say, this can be around 24 hours candlestick. That can be 80 hours. So that will be few days. So there will be entry. Whatever thing price wants to do, we'll find a solution. So we have two perspective. The first one is we can see something like this. One, this is one. The second one is price can do this, come down here, back, then boom, fowler. So these are the two things on dollar. That are the two things on dollar. So let's move to GU. GU is the most important man. So on GU, yeah, let's welcome the chairman. GU. So on the monthly time frame, what has GU been doing? Let me close this. So in the monthly time frame, what I saw was that GU is actually supposed to push down. Why? On the monthly time frame, because if I use Fibonacci, I use Fibonacci a lot. If I use Fibonacci, yeah. So now looking at this place is this place is the golden level, and price came here from a strong bearish engulfing. This is one of the best candlestick I love, like the most I love the most. After this, I think I love Ama and the other one. So now what the price is. So I'm expecting that okay on the bigger time frame because some people trade this and my old trade for long. So for those with trading for long, they've entered here and they might be looking to trade that okay fine price will continue moving downward. But on the now moving that price is moving down doesn't mean that we cannot still buy. Whatever price do is what we react to because we are not the set of people that remember one candlestick here represents 1 month. So I'm not part of them. So this is not my thing. So let me remove all this because this is not what we need. So we just need this to actually just check where price is going. So I think on the monthly time frame, GU is bearish. And remember on the monthly time frame on dollar is bullish. So this is GBP USD, meaning that this is Britain against US. So if dollar is strong, this GBP USD will actually be selling. And if dollar is weak, that is, if dollar is going up, GBP USD will be going down. If dollar is going down, GBP USD will be moving the opposite direction. So let's move to the weekly. Remember, we are just to hold trade for 2 to 3 days. So on the weekly here, I can see something else. So here, higher, this is higher low, this is lower high, but this low cannot break this. So I call this higher low again. Then this is higher high. But what they happen is that price moved down rapidly. Price moved down rapidly, breaking this previous low. Now, this is just a retracement back into this low. So we might see that. Let me indicate this. So we can might see. I think I'll need to display my favorite tools. So we might see price pushing down to this point before then retracing, or pushing down to this point, or on the daily time frame. Let me move to the daily. Remember, this is one movement. We might see this price do this, then push up, depending on whatever what is it called, DXY is doing. So DXY will be the one to judge my action on this man here, or we might see that we might see price move this way, as you can see, move this way, then move back up. So whatever DXY is doing is what we will follow for GU. Whatever DXY is doing is what we will follow for GU. So I might be looking to long or short GU, whatever DXY is doing. So we see this week. Let's see what we have. Let's move down to. So I think I'm done on GU. So we have two perspectives, either buy or sell, depending on whatever price is actually doing, whatever the XY is doing. So um let's move down to GA. Yeah, let's move down to GA. Let's move down to GA. So good. So here we have GA. Let's welcome GA. This man here is very crazy. I'll tell you the reason why this man is crazy. So just like we did for the rest, let's start from the monthly time frame to judge the whole buyers. So this one looks kind of choppy a little. So I can see price 2021. This is higher, this is lower high, lower low. I'm getting here. This becomes higher high. So price is still moving up. This, I call this kind of movement exhaustion movement. This movement. Let me highlight it. That's my hair clips. This movement. So I call this movement, I myself call this movement exhaustion movement. That is, price is just using tepa in Yoruba terms, meaning the price is just struggling. It is, the movement is not so rapid, just like this. So it is sluggish. So price is indecisive. So price might actually push up here, then come down, then with long back. So let me delete this. Let's move down to the weekly. Remember, we are not acting on this because I'm not holding trade for years. So yeah, this is where things becomes kind of nice. So this is lower high, sorry, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then this is what this become. This we call this double bottom, or some people call it W, just like it is being shown. Meaning price is actually pushing up. So we call this higher low, higher high, higher low, then price move up again. Form, you can call this some people call it triple bottom, and I can just highlight it and call it exhaustion. So let price move. Then price move came back here, then start moving up. So I saw this, yeah. So I saw this out because I'm actually looking to actually long GE. I've been watching GE for the past 2 weeks now, since I think mid-January. Why? I'll show you. So just like I said earlier, price came here to the golden level. Remember, because I said that I will use what's it called? I use Fibonacci a lot. So price came here. Price break come to that golden level and form. There's something will come. Let me delete everything here. something we call Arami. So we call this bullish Arami. This man here, let me box it. This double candlestick is called bullish Arami. So I knew price is actually bullish and it's going to push up. So on the daily time frame, what then happens? Because I've been watching GA for few weeks. So I saw this movement and I was expecting that price will actually push up. So price move sideways. This is consolidation. Remember, three types of movement: bullish, bearish, and consolidation. Price bounce sideways for how many days? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For good 7 good days. That's about 5 days, which is a week for trading, then 2 additional weeks. So that's almost 1.5 weeks. Price was actually consolidated. Let me show you in the 4 hours so you understand what I'm saying. This is that point, this point. Price was jumping up and down. So what did I do? What I did was that, okay, fine. I was looking at it that if price should break below and retest, we will be shorting. That we will be shorting. Oh, if price breaks below this point and retest, I'll be shorting GA. And if price breaks above this place, because this was actually the benchmark for price, has actually been acting. Then what did price do? I was watching price moving, choppy. I was watching it. Okay, fine. Let's say this man just push up a little. Let's say this man push up a little to, let's say, this place where there is actually a former what's it called, resistance or support here, then push down or come into this zone, then we'll actually buy up to this area. That was what I was expecting. Then what did price do? Price GA, what I've noticed most of the time is GA does not retest. I had this from someone, that's my boss. I had it from him back then, years back. So he said GA does not retest, that's why he does not like it. So I think I love this movement. So I'm expecting GA to actually, as it has gone up, come down. So this movement, I might enter a minimum short to around this area. I will show you what I'm saying. So let me use this thing. So this is what I'm expecting on GA. You can see it as move, or I will use Fibonacci to know where I'm expecting GA to come down, then continue back up. So meaning that GA is at this point here, I'll be looking to short GA minimum into this area. So let's use what's it called? Fibo to judge what I'm saying. So using Fibo from this bottom to the top. So just like I said, so I'm waiting for price GA to come back for GA to come back to this point. So that is, I'm expecting GA to so I'm expecting GA to move this way or I will then buy back to this area. So price, remember I said something earlier, price has no respectance for anybody. So this is one bias. Just like I said, I'm actually a price action trader. I react to whatever price is doing. So price can either do this one, then let me still delete this first. One, delete, delete. So price can actually do this. Price from here can do this. Come back here, then boom. So whatever price is doing, we just follow structure. So let me show you on the smaller time frame what I will use to judge GA for my what's it called short entry. So I'll come down to the 1 hour. I don't go down below 1 hour. I don't understand 15 minutes time frame. Those things used to stress my brain. So I pick things. Remember, one of the most important things in trading is making it simple for yourself. So I'm a trader just like any other person going into the normal market to go and buy anything. So I will actually buy things the way I feel comfortable with it. So how might look to short GA because this is actually showing me something. So let me explain. So this was actually, some people call this distribution. Yeah, I remember. It's been a while I read that rubbish. I don't really use it. So what happened? That is a sideways movement. Price break below, forming a lower high, a lower low, then a lower high, a lower low, which is lower than this previous one. So a lower low. Now price is back here. So we might jump below. We might then move down to this area. So what do I do? So now, so now let me know for this small movement. So I'll know if I see candlestick formation, I can enter my position and wait till good. So now using Fibonacci, I can see that price is already at my entry level. Please and please, I'm only just doing this. Just like I said, I will not post a what's it called signal. So if you see price do this, you can actually just risk. One of the most important things in trading here is what we call risk management. So so if I see a wonderful candlestick formation forming around the 1 hour in the next by Monday, I might be in a short position. Yeah, down, man. We are down. We are down. Okay, I think yeah. So I might be in a short position, shorting GA from maybe anywhere where price stopped. Then my stop loss used to be above this level. Then I'll be shopping it down to Vowler to this point. So you can call this place. Let me use that too. So if price do what I said, so you can call this TP1, TP2, then TP3. You understand? Then price can then do something. Price can come here, TP1, then push back up. Then boom, push back up to let's say this area or break it, then push back up to this area, then boom, then boom. So whatever price is doing, our job is to react. So I have no business with. I don't hold like perspective that price has to do this. I don't need to know what price is doing. My own is to react to whatever price, whatever market is doing. So I'm done on G and everything. So see you on to what's it called? Crypto direction movement for this. Thank you so much for your time. Have a wonderful trading week. Thank you.